thought I'd just come out and show you this rambler, which is Sanders White. It's coping with the heat really well. We've had such high temperatures here in the UK for the last few days, but this is a new to me rambler. I put it in last year, so this is its second year. That's a perennial red domino. They're doing incredibly well with the heat, actually, and I think they go really well together, so I'm really pleased with this. This is its second year with me. Of course there's Clematis in here, I think there's two, but for its second year I think it's producing a lot of blooms. I was just really taken when I saw it a couple of years ago now by it. I thought the smell was amazing, and I like the flower form, so I'm really pleased with it. Anyway, this is Sanders White. I'll stand back, then you get a better look at it there, and it's looking beautiful. It's a really nice bright white for the garden. It's lovely, and in with that perennial red domino, they really do go very well together. I'm very happy with that combination. I'm glad I chose that. Of course, Galanes, they're still going strong. Clematis up there for you. If you can see that, probably the sun's not out yet this morning, so it might be a good opportunity to just have a look before we have the strong glare of the sun at everything that's going on. But yeah, Galane is still doing her thing, and of course Sweet Honey. She's looking beautiful, isn't she? Very pretty. She's huge. And Blush Noisette is still flowering, still smelling beautiful. So pretty is Blush Noisette. Just hundreds of buds, absolutely hundreds. And there's Penelope Lively there for you to have a sniff. Do you want to go in and get a good sniff? Go on, you first. I'll put you back to Blush Noisette while I have a sniff. Oh, beautiful. And Desdemona, she's doing really well. She seems to be coping very well. Some of them do and some of them don't. I don't know why, but Desdemona seems to be doing okay. She has a beautiful perfume. Emma Bridgewater. Full of birds. Some just about to open. This is second flush for Emma Bridgewater. Isn't she lovely? Full of birds. She's growing into quite a decent sized shrub now. Very pretty. And Olivia. This is second flush of Olivia. She's looking beautiful. Blackbird there. Olivia, full of bud again, and she's turning into quite a large shrub too. Blackbird there again. I've come to say hello to Peter. I have lots of cosmos around the garden, and that's Zara. there that's in with sweet honey and blush noisette. She's looking good. Still got lots on Ghislaine there. Yeah, she's looking lovely. Really pretty. And she's all the way up there, look. And all the way up there we have a clematis called Morning Heaven. How pretty is that? I wanted it for this rose arch because the flowers nod down. So I thought as you were walking under it, as it grows and gets bigger and fuller, all you'll be able to see as you look up are these stunning, beautiful purpley blue flowers. And one of the birds that lives in the end caps of our house. Every end cap has got a family of birds in it. Eyes for You, another one with a stunning perfume. I have to go in for a sniff of this one. Oh, wow. Swap. Yeah, gorgeous. And here we have Aloha. Lots of buds on Aloha. Nice fragrance too. I have to go for a sniff. Lovely. I'll swap. You go in for that one. I'll go for that one. Oh yeah, beautiful, really lovely, sweet rose, slightly fruity. There's some down here. And you see down there, lots of buds on Aloha. And she's up to here now, so not the fastest climber I've ever known. But she is getting there. But she is really lovely. Mum in a Million is flowering again. She's looking beautiful. Lovely fragrance on Mum in a Million. And the hostas are still looking lovely. This is Orange Dream here. Beautiful. The hostas are doing well, even though it is hot. They're coping quite well, aren't they? It's not as hot here, and they do get a bit of shade up against the house here, but they're doing really well. Everything seems to be managing with this heat. That's Rose of Denmark, that one. And there's a Holly's Beauty in here as well. Lots of pelargoniums in there, but isn't that pretty? That's very bonny, isn't it? And this one just starting, I think, is Peachy in there. But this one is just coming out now. Of course, these are beautiful, aren't they? Cascading begonias. Huge. There's only 2 in there. But they put on quite a show. Baskets are really filling out now. Looking good. This is looking quite pretty at the moment. Quite colourful. Lots of colour in the garden at the moment. Mostly from pelargoniums that get babied in the house. Some more of my babied pelargoniums here. Babies. And these are Silenes or Silenes. And this is Everborg. I think there's about 6 or 8 Everborgs in this basket. Aren't they beautiful? And the bee certainly thinks so. But aren't they beautiful? Stunning. There's quite a few in there. And in this basket I've got Time After Time, which is a beautiful colour again. Very delicate, and that's in with a large sort of double one called Deep Purple. Obviously that's the deep purple, And these are Time After Time, which is really delicate soft pink, but it's beautiful, isn't it? Show you the contrast there between deep purple and then Time After Time. Beautiful, aren't they? This is Black Diamonds, another baby that needed babying over winter because Jack Frost will get to the buds. It's a macrophylla type, and I do think they suffer in the frost, so it has to be babied, and I put it away in the garage or the potting shed. Oh, they're pretty, it's a beautiful colour. Black Diamonds. And of course this is another one of those babies that got dug up that never produced any flowering. Look at it flowering. I mean, it really is fabulous, isn't it? It's worked. Babying it, protecting it from the frost. I've actually got lots and lots of flowers on this hydrangea. Strawberry Hill over here, doing really well. That's a cutting, doing great. In this obelisk over here, Elizabeth holding up well to the heat. She's doing well. This is Delta Sarah here. She's coping with the heat. I've sort of popped her up here near the greenhouse, and she's coping really well with this heat. I really like the clematis. Clematis and roses is my thing. If there's a rose in, there'll be at least 1 or 2 clematis in with it. And the apple blossom up there is full of bud, and that's going to flower again. How good is that? Irene Watts, still looking wonderful. Love the foliage on Irene Watts. Such a beautiful colour, full of bud, full of buds, gorgeous. And of course this won't go, will it? Ooh La La gets commented on because it just goes on and on. That's Dayu, that's not Ooh La La, that's Dayu. It's another one of Raymond's. That's Dayu there. Beautiful. But Ooh La La, it has a really great name because it is, isn't it? Just goes on and on and on. Raymond Evison, love his clematis. Really do. I have a lot of his. I mean, I have a lot of everybody's clematis, but Raymond Evison is probably my favourite breeder, if you can have a favourite. She's looking magnificent. Gorgeous girl, Sophie, no idea who she is, but she is beautiful. Absolutely stunning, isn't she? What a colour. Really beautiful, really lovely. She's a bit of a showstopper, whoever she is. And look at all these buds, crammed with buds. Stunning. Still got lots of flowers on Ghislaine. Well, I'm out deadheading her every day, but she's still got lots of flowers on. This La Recoleta, this dahlia's doing amazing. Was the first one to flower in the garden, and it's producing lots and lots. Pompanella there, looking beautiful. That's doing really well. It's only been in the ground a few weeks, but Pompanella is doing amazing, as is Jasmina. Look at that. It's going for a sniff. Do you want that one? Oh yeah. Very, very fresh. That's lovely. You could eat that. That's a gourmand fragrance if I ever smelt one. Wow. That does actually smell completely and utterly edible. It's stunning, beautiful, gorgeous, fruity, fresh, appley, crisp, beautiful, gorgeous. Love that. Very, very nice indeed, Jasmina. But look at Pompanella, been in the ground a few weeks. And how amazing does she look? She's really going for it. Happy with that. And Ghislaine still with flower on. Lots of colour still in the garden. These are pretty. These are flocks of sheep. Pretty, aren't they? They just tumble over this container. But the colours are really delicate. Very pretty. Aren't they bunny? Quite like that. I think that looks really nice there. I do like to see lots of bits of colour around the garden though. It's cheerful. And this is a Star of India growing up on this rose arch. Beautiful Clematis. And that's in with Ballerina. And just see here, growing here. Beautiful. And that's also in with Maize of Kent. Gorgeous. So pretty on this rose arch. Really see. She's all the way up there now. Really lovely. All the way at the top there. She's looking beautiful, isn't she? Very pleased with this. And Strawberry Hill over here, still going strong. Still going strong. Strawberry Hill. How about that? Looking beautiful. Lots of birds. She seems very happy. And that's Laguna down there. We do have one bloom on Madame Alfred. She was a bare root this year, so I didn't expect anything from her, but we have got one flower from her. And this is a dahlia called Wizard of Oz. Pretty, isn't it? Here we have Divina. Beautiful. Bought this last year, but it's really growing well for its first year with me. Bought it as a bare root at the end of last year. Isn't it lovely? Has a lovely, beautiful, fruity, sweet, rosy fragrance. It's lovely. It's doing really well for its first year. I'm pleased. Lots of phlox, of course. All different phlox everywhere, and hardy geraniums. And Summer Romance is just about there. You could just see one about to open there. Teasing me, they are. Had a lot of blind stems on Summer Romance this year, so I had to cut those back. And this is Princess Charlene de Monaco. I have to go in for a sniff on this one. Oh, Oh, that is good. That is so lovely. Such a lovely fragrance. And we have another bud there, look. And Silas Marner is throwing out huge canes. These are buds low down on the bush. Down here you can just see. But look at this. Ooh. I've had to stake it because I'm worried that it will snap. I've already had one that snapped in the wind on Desdemona that was a really tall cane like this. But Silas Marner is throwing 3 of these huge long canes, and they're here just below my chin. So massive, aren't they? Anyway, Silas Marner wants to be a climber by the looks of things, so it looks a bit odd at the moment because I've got these beautiful buds coming out, look, at normal height, and then I've got these 3 enormous canes. Odd, but anyway, that's Silas Marner for you. And Giardina, she's budded up again, and she's just about to open again, which is lovely. And this Clematis is Princess Diana. It's a Texensis. Very pretty, isn't it? Some pretty cosmos there for you. Some more Silenes there. Virginian stocks here. They're very pretty, aren't they? With some armerias. They look nice, don't they? And this one is Ballerina. Doing really well. And you saw New Dawn. Need to come and deadhead New Dawn. She's done a lot better for me this year than last year, so we'll see how she goes. And the perfume from New Dawn is lovely. It really does have a lovely perfume. Lots of buds on her still, so we'll see how she goes. We'll see. Contested Bouchard here. Lots more colour. And Selena is flowering. Let me just head over here and have a look at Selena. How pretty does she look? Selena up into the laurel now, and all the way back there. That's looking lovely, isn't it? Crazy in Love here. Gorgeous. Stunning fragrance. Beautiful rose. Bubblegum. Stunning fragrance. And this Lavatera, which is called Burgundy Wine, is flowering away. Looking beautiful. Very pretty. Bees certainly think so. And still have flowers on Rural England. Very nice. It's looking lovely, isn't it? And England's Rose, of course. Stunning perfume. Very strong old rose fragrance. This is a David Austin rose, of course. England's Rose. Beautiful. Rural England is beautiful as well. Absolutely stunning. Look at Dayu. Beautiful, isn't it? Stunning. And of course we have Etoile Violette over here with the lady. Isn't she beautiful? Etoile Violette. Looking stunning. And the Railway Rambler. is flowering. Here's Glen down here. Beautiful. Here we have Railway Rambler, which is climbing up this fence here, looking stunning in with a 12 violet. Of course, Ghislaine over there still doing her thing, as is Bouquet Parfait, still doing its thing, looking beautiful. Down here in with Roseanne. And over here, looking absolutely beautiful. What a picture. Gorgeous, isn't it? And Augusta Louise, I think, has, we do. Augusta Louise has a flower. It's a bit low at the moment. I have to wait for the buds higher up to get in for a sniff. But look, Bouquet Parfait, perfect bouquet or perfect bunch, whichever you prefer. It absolutely is. It's stunning. It's really beautiful. Very pleased with that. And here we have Claire Renaissance flowering. How lovely is that? Lots of buds. Beautiful. Still got lots of Clematis. Thrush there. Song thrush, I think that was. And I think Compassion is flowering now. Maybe go around and have a quick look. Some more cosmos there. I think they're apricotta in there. Lots of dahlias. Lots of everything. Some more cosmos here. Pretty. Here we have Compassion flowering here against the back fence, and that's in with a Clematis called Rugucci. It's in with another rose called Peach Melba, which is just there, budding up but not flowered yet. And you can just see the back of a Clematis there that's called Chevalier. And this one is Ernest Markham. And that one is Alba Luxurians. And this one up here, Purpurea Plena Elegans. There. And this is Arabella. She's in with Super Fairy. Arabella's very pretty. Lots of flowers on Arabella. Gorgeous. So lovely. And Super Fairy. And that's flowering like a trooper and full of buds. And that's doing really well. That looks really nice, doesn't it? Quite a lot of colour. And some more of Raymond's Clematis here. There's 3 in here: Bijou, Filigree and Elodie. And they flowered just before Chelsea, and they flowered for weeks and weeks. And they're starting again, so I just chopped them back a little bit and fed them, and they're starting to flower again now. But they're pretty, aren't they? We've had a pretty good look around there. Hope you get a chance to get out into your garden today if you can. enjoy this beautiful weather. Mrs. Blackbird there, she's enjoying the weather. I think I'll leave you with, who can I leave you with? I might leave you with Maid of Kent, because she's looking particularly lovely at the moment. A look at Maid of Kent for you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.